Hola and bienvenidos. If you are watching the replay, I just want to say thank you, gracias. I appreciate you so much. If you're new to my lives, to my channel, hey, why not subscribe? Check out a few videos, see if it's your thing. If it's your thing, subscribe and don't forget to ring the bell. So whenever I have a video, you'll be notified that I posted a video and you'll get to see it right away. If you are returning, um, I appreciate you. I can't say it enough how much I appreciate anyone who comes to watch my lives and is subscribed, and those of you that aren't. Hey, Mike, thank you. Thank you for coming in. Hope you are doing well. If you're watching the replay again, I just want to say thank you. And before I get started, I want to do a special shout out to a few friends who do not join the live, but always watch the replay. One of my dear friends, Nedra O'Brien, thank you. I appreciate you. My other friend, Lisa, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I have another friend, a young friend who was in my program, and she's a young lady now, and I found out that she watches my lives. She does not always comment. Sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. But I just want to say, Chloe, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting Miss Quinny. I appreciate you. So, if you are here watching the live, thank you, Mike. Thank you for coming in. You're number one today. I appreciate you. As always, I'm going to, where's my phone? Here it is. Let everybody know what my temperature is at the moment, and you can let me know what your temperature is. So, right now, I am at 85 degrees, and the high today was 86. Now, that's not too bad, to be honest with you. It's really not. Because the humidity, unlike what it has been, which has been 100%, today it was only 79%. So I can see the difference in the weather. We're having a little less humidity. Um, okay, so Mike, 93 here too. Hot. Yes, it is very hot. Now it's crazy because on the weekend, it was very hot. How do I know? I was out in my garden Saturday and Sunday. It was so hot. Like, I'm not a person that perspires a lot, but I can tell you, I was perspiring. I had to stop and go in and kind of cool off a little bit. And I also had to continually wipe my face, keep myself hydrated. But this weekend was a very busy weekend. I had to clean out the chicken run. There was so much of the bedding that needed to come out because if you remember, we had been getting so much rain. It was ridiculous. And so a lot of it needed to come out. Well, all of it needed to come out. And it took me quite a while to get it out. Unfortunately, my chicken run, the peak, the midsection of my chicken run is 7 feet, but it's like this, it's arched. So I have to walk in the middle, and then on the sides, I'm bending down, trying to get all of that out. And of course, Mr. Pescatarian did help. So that was a great thing. You know, we usually do that together. So that was good. But it's still hard work, guys. It is really hard work. So, just a side note, if you are thinking about getting chickens, don't think about the eggs. Think about the work that you'll have to do, the work that it takes to have chickens. You got to keep them clean. It's just like if you think about getting a dog. If you get a dog, you know you're going to have to feed it and you'll play with it and it's fun. Yeah. But you got to clean up poop. So keep that in mind. With chickens, you've got to clean out that run and you've got to keep it clean. What we do though is we spray. We have something that My husband sprays on a regular basis in the coop to keep the ammonia level down. And that's a good thing because we do have 10 hens and a rooster. So that keeps the ammonia down. And because of that, I feel like we can use the bedding a lot sooner. So you typically want to wait because of the ammonia. It will burn what you have. But guys, I did put it in my raised garden bed, my new orange 2.5 feet tall raised garden bed. I put a layer of the cardboard, a layer of um, twigs and limbs, and then I put the bedding and then grass clippings on top of that. So because it is so high, I'm not really worried about it burning what I put in there because things for the fall are going in there. So I'm not terribly worried about it burning what I have. If it does, then it'll just be lesson learned. But I don't think it's going to be a problem because I put all of that in there, guys, and it's not even half full yet. What I plan to do is I plan to go to my local Lowe's and get some soil and just fill it up continually. My husband does have a little bit more. Hey, Shani 2003. Hey, sis, how are you? Hope you had a good day. Let me know what your temperature was today. I'm planning to fill it like that and just take my time, guys. It's going to take quite a bit of soil. No, if okay, it's gonna take quite a bit of soil. So Mike said no, if you top that with soil, it'll be fine. I thought so too. I know people say you can't use it right away, but I'm telling you, it's 2.5 feet tall, and it's not even half full. And I put some pretty. I thought it would have been half full with all the cardboard and the limbs. Because what happened was when we had the storm Debbie, and then there was a storm before that, the tree limbs from my neighbor's yard that went ahead and it fell. So I just put those in the back and now I used it. So, oh, okay. Sorry, wrong one. Okay, so 89. Okay, so that's not bad. That's not bad. She said it'll be in the 90s for the rest of this week. Wow. You know, I didn't even look to see what my temps were going to be for the rest of the week. Okay, so today actually would be the lowest. Today the high was 86. Tomorrow 90. Wednesday 95. Thursday 95. Friday and Saturday 94. And Sunday 95. But like I said, the only difference was the humidity today was only 76% and not 100 like it typically is. Because when it is 100, it's horrible, y'all. It's you just be sweltering. But anyway, so yeah, 93 now, 80. Ooh, 80. Nice, Mike. Nice. So I'm really looking forward to fall. And you know, it's crazy. I'm trying to look now. I think it's 28 days until fall. Just double checking. 27 days. 27 days until fall officially hits. And I could see a little bit of the change now, and you know, it's good. It's good. Now from what I hear, we're supposed to have winter sooner. I don't know how that's going to pan out, but whatever happens, happens. We'll roll with the punches like we always do. So I've been prepping that bed specifically for my fall garden, and I have been seed shopping. So that's what this week's live is going to be about. Basically, what I have purchased. Now, hey, girl, dad, cooking up deliciousness. Hope you had a good day. Hope everything is going well. What's your temp looking like, sir? Let us know. I am going to go ahead and share with you the seeds that I purchased. I know we always laugh and talk about how we are addicted to seeds, and I'm guilty. I'm addicted to buying seeds. I love the thrill and the thought of getting seeds and growing those, planting those seeds and growing that vegetation. And like I said last week and many times before, I like to buy varieties I don't see in the store. So we are going to start with the brassicas, what I bought. I bought this. It seemed a little different because it said College, Georgia Southern Creole. So when it said, usually I just see the Georgia Southern College, but because it said Creole, I was surprised. Like, what does that mean? But I didn't see anything specifically, and it just says that it's a tasty, flavorful Southern variety. So the funny thing is it's heat tolerant and cold tolerant. So I'm going to go ahead. These are things that I'm going to start. Now, because it is heat and cold tolerant, I'm going to start all of my seeds indoor first. That's what I'm thinking. It says that you have to be planted when it's 40 to 85 Fahrenheit. It's a little too hot for that. So I will see what I will do, guys. So Mike says he got a huge package of seeds in the mail today. Good for you. Good for you. Johnny says I'm looking for a squash that is sweet, similar to sweet potatoes. That sounds good. Hey, 10. Good to see you. Thank you. Hey, Growing What I Eat. How are you? Thank you for coming. Hey, Lashes. How are you, sis? Good to see you. Let us know what your temp is like, everybody. Oh, not butternut, buttercup. Yeah, I love squash, guys. I absolutely love squash. I have made it so many different ways. Tin said, Mike, you already have every seed there is. Well, we know you're right, Tin. When it comes to peppers, he's got that on lock. We know he's got every pepper seed there is. So, anyway, I was considering starting them in the greenhouse, which just the shade cloth is up, but because it's so hot and it says 85 and my temps will be 90 and above the next couple of days, I was thinking I probably should start them under the shade cloth, and that might help get them established really well. Certain things I'm going to do in the AeroFarm. So the next two varieties are these. Mustards. So this one is the Southern Giant Curl. Now, this piqued my interest because I do cook mustard greens and I have grown them, but not the curly variety. So I thought, oh, I'll try those and see how they are. I usually plant the smaller variety of the curly mustards, but this is giant. So that kind of piqued my interest. So of course I threw those in the cart. I agree. Mike said never enough seeds. Never. It's 96 now, expected to be even hot. Wow, yeah. 96, wow. Yeah, so I don't know why, but today we're down in the 80s. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So Shani says she's going to start her carrots, greens, kales, and kohlrabi today or tomorrow. Good for you. What variety of kohlrabi are you planting? I'm going to show you why in a minute. So now this Japanese variety, I got these because I've seen so many people plant the red mustards. And I don't know if it was the Japanese variety, but these do say Japanese giant red. So I just see myself making wraps with those. So hopefully those will do really well. So the reason why I asked you about the kohlrabi is because I also bought some kohlrabi. I bought the Bloor Spec. Y'all see that? So these are supposed to be a little bit larger than the average kohlrabi. So I thought, you know what? Let me try that one. In addition to that, it's a German variety, and I've never heard of it before. It's also heat and cold tolerant. So I think that's really good. Um, Maybe I could get a late, I'm going to start it now, but maybe as I do succession planting, I can get a late harvest, and it'll be okay into the spring and possibly the summer. Oh, Swiss chard too. Girl, we are thinking alike. We are thinking alike. I love Swiss chard. And I do have some, but I did not have this particular variety. Where are you? Oh well, I'll find it. But yeah, here it is. It's this I never heard of this before. Barris Swiss chard. So I like this because again, it's of course frost hardy and um cold hardy. But it just says not when it gets very cold, it won't do well. So a little heat. So I'm happy about that. They're very small, as you can see, the leaves are small. So I thought, ooh, that would be good to throw in a little stir fry. And then I got this variety of Swiss chard, silver beet, 5-color silver beet. So I'm really anxious to see how those taste. Now this one says you have to germinate it between 45 and 75 degrees. So with the temperatures going to be in the 90s the next couple of days, it's going to be too hot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this in the AeroFarm. This I'm going to start in the AeroFarm. The next variety, guys, well, let me see what the chat says. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to neglect the chat. Lashes says 90. Wow. And Shani says she's not a fan of mustard greens. Really? Okay. Not everybody loves everything. Those are delicious. I have plant. Oh, that's good. Excellent. Hey, guys. Happy to see you. No, I feel so privileged you guys made it in. We got to connect. A lot going on, but we will definitely connect. It's so sweet when people say, "Do you remember me?" And you're thinking, "Do you remember me?" So I got a wonderful email, and she said, "I hope you remember me." And I was like, "How could I forget you? How could I forget you guys?" The conversation was amazing. I love meeting people that talk, have a good time, have a good conversation. And the art book with the art, I loved it. And I've thought about you on occasion since last April, trust me, when thinking about doing art with the children in my program. So I appreciate that email, and we will definitely connect. I've been having issues with my mom. She's very sick. So I'm going to definitely connect with you guys. So Growing What I Eat says, I know the feeling about ordering these seeds. Spent about $60 on some last week. Yeah, I mean, listen, here's the thing. We are basically all addicted to seed buying. So the thing is, the way you get around that is before you buy the seeds, think about it. What seeds do I really need? Okay, I have mustard greens, but do I have this variety? Is this variety better for my zone? Eating styles change. I was not always a pescatarian. I've been a pescatarian for almost 20 years. However, prior to that, when I had a garden, I didn't think in terms of more stir fries, things like that, more salads. My salads prior to becoming a pescatarian was basic: lettuce, tomato, cucumber, carrots. That was it. Now, oh, my salads can range from some kale, some cabbage, some Swiss chard, spinach, all kind of varieties in there. So your seed purchasing should change. So How about this? You just said you spent $60 on some seeds. Let's put in the chat. Shani said it's the green one. I have to go look at my seeds. Okay. Put in the chat what's the most you ever spent on seeds. I will tell you the most I spent on seeds was $132. When I first started doing a big garden, I went a little crazy. I bought 132 seeds from Botanical Interest. $132 worth of seeds. Yeah. Not 132 seeds, I know I said that, but $132 worth of seeds. I don't regret it. I don't. Everybody's budget is different and everybody's needs are different. So at the time, because I had not saved any seeds, I had not done it big, I wanted something. And at the time where I was living, that yard was huge. And guys, it was worth it. It was worth it. I was not purchasing tomatoes, eggplant, onions, pepper. I just didn't. So it was definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Hey, Darthex, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, so anyway, hey CC, good to see you. What's your temp looking like, sis? Yeah, so purchasing seeds should not be a necessarily taboo. It is what it is. So she says she have the multicolored Swiss chart. Okay, got you. So I had the multicolored Swiss chart last year and the year before. So when I saw these, I was like, wait a minute. Why does it say 5-color silver beet? So that made me think it was different. And therefore I purchased those because, hey, it was something different. So, hey fam, what treatment do you use on your citrus? Growing what I eat. My citrus not looking too bad. Good. Oh, okay. Really? I think you'll enjoy it, Shani. Let me, Lashes, I'm gonna answer you right now. There is something that I got and I need to look it up for you. Just a minute. I get it off of Amazon and I wanted to pull a picture up because I can't remember the name of it, but I do know that it works and it's good. And I will tell you why it's good. My citrus was going through something in this heat. Okay, I got it. Let me pull a picture up. This is it. Oh no, y'all can't see it. No. How about now? Can y'all see it? I got it tilted at an angle. Hopefully y'all can see it. Okay, how about that? It's $34, guys. Bro Farmer was the one who suggested it to me. And it helps. It helps. What specifically is it doing? Is it are the leaves curling? Are the blooms or blossom dropping? Is it not fruiting? Just let us know, Lashes. And I'm sure somebody, if I don't know the answer, somebody in the chat will definitely know. So she said her Swiss, that's good. That is good. I remember last year I was shocked. My Swiss chart was so huge. The leaves got so big. It just loved the spot it was in. It did fine. Until a bird made a nest in that bucket, and that was it. But yeah, it did really, really good. Really, really good. Oh, let me go back to that. Sorry about that. Okay. Yep. Everybody is speaking. Yeah. So, another thing is sometimes you might buy seeds from one company and those seeds may not be doing well. Oh, so Shani said just add some sugar. Sugar always makes things good. Okay, the purple. Oh, spicy. Okay. Ooh, I love spicy. I love spicy. So that's good. That's good to know. So this year, guys, I do have a few cooking videos in my repertoire, but I'm gonna be doing more videos of cooking. I may even do a live with me showing you how I cook certain things, being a pescatarian. And while I am a pescatarian, which means I eat seafood, but I do eat a lot more vegetables than I do seafood. Um, I don't eat it as much as what people may think. So, it is what it is. Right back at you. Right back at you. Um, yeah, so let me get back with she said yes, that's the art book wasn't it? That book was beautiful. And to meet somebody that actually had something in the book, thank you, Mike. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's been a long road. Sometimes it's tiring running up and down the road, but it is what it is. Thank you. I appreciate you, Lashes. Thank you, everybody. So you do what you do. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so let's get back to those seeds. $50 max. Okay. So you mean to tell me if you saw some that you really like, you wouldn't spend a little bit more? I mean, 50 max, but you might see something you really haven't had and really want, and decide, hey, I gotta get those. I gotta get those. That's what happened with me. Fortunately, I was in a good spot financially, and I was able to do it. Hey, G Mama, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. 1:30 was early on. Now I guess right, exactly. That's another thing. I've learned so much about seeds. I would go in there and I bought those seeds from them. To be honest with you, I don't think I got any free seeds. I don't buy seeds from them anymore. Um, I do like the fact that when I order from Baker's Creek, you do get seeds. The more you order, the more free seeds you get. And sometimes it's not a variety that I'm familiar with, but I still like it because I like to try different things. So, I like that. She said, I don't know because I bought a lot of seeds from Wally World while shopping. Girl, they will get you every time. Every time. So she says, I use that Job citrus and avocado and Jack's water. Oh, soluble. So soluble. Okay. So there you go, Lashes. I knew somebody would have some suggestions. Jeez, Mike. Yeah. Sometimes things are better than others. So Monica and Ziggy said it's 73 there in Boston. Okay. 73 sounds so nice right now. Yes. And Lashes, try it. And when you do in your live, let us know in a few weeks how it did. Because then everybody else can do it. Cece said they had the fake rain today in the 80s, fake rain because the grass didn't get wet. Don't you hate that? Excuse me. So this is how it is in where I'm at in Georgia. Sometimes it's so dry and humid and hot, and it will rain super hard. And literally 20 minutes after it's rained, it's just as humid and dry as it can be, as if it didn't even rain. So I know what you mean. Okay, see, that's another thing. Getting them on sale, $1.20. I love it. I love it. And I like when that's all right, Lashes. It's gonna perk up. You do that. You take these few suggestions from different ones, and it will perk up. Sometimes they go through things because of the weather. Sometimes it's the bugs. Yes, and we all hope that it helps, Lashes. I know, right? Fake rain. Yeah. Hey, the retired gardener. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. She says she hopes so. I think it's a disease. I hope not, sweetie. I hope not, but hopefully you can get on it and it will overcome it. 93 here, supposed to rain an hour ago. Never trusted what exactly. Listen, it was supposed to rain Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Dry as all get out. It rained for like 5 minutes, and that was that. I'm like, there was no point in telling us about that. No point at all. So anyway, she's okay. 9, Vancouver. Get that kind of rain from June. It's real rain today. Oh, leaves curling. Now that sounds to me, when I see leaves curling on my citrus here, it's because of the heat. So what I do is I will put them under the most of my stuff, 98% of my stuff is in containers. I will pull it under the shade cloth, and then when I water it, I'll kind of meticulously make sure that it's really soaking up the water. So I water it very slowly and give it a time to absorb it, because it's in containers. I'm gonna see it coming out. When I see it comes out too fast, I know it really didn't absorb it. So then I take my time and I really water it super slow, which is a pain. I'll be honest with you, but I love my trees. I want them to thrive. So I just go ahead and make sure I do it very slowly. So that might help. And, I try to make sure I do it very early, just as the sun comes up. As soon as it's light, I'm out there. Hey, Tampa Creek, how are you? Listening from the forest. Nothing wrong with that, sis. Nothing wrong with that. So she said, Shani said her citrus leaves always curl, and notice that they uncurl when she had them in the garage during the winter. Okay, so it could be heat. I don't know. Yeah, so we will see. We will see. Go ahead and do that. And like I said, when you're doing your lives, mention it and let us know. What is our citrus in the store? I'm getting it. Okay. So I'm seafood or animal. Oh, you always get on me, CC. You know what, guys? I know they are, and I'm gonna be completely 100% transparent. I don't know why I can eat seafood but can't eat anything else. I don't know what it is. Like, I just say, okay, seafood, thank you. It's crustacea. So I don't have a problem. And my daughter does not eat seafood. And she asked me a question. How can you eat seafood when you got all these aquariums? And I do. I have a lot of aquariums, guys. I have an aquarium here. You might hear it because I need to put some water in there. We have a huge one. They're all 75 gallons. So the one in here is 75 gallons. I have one in my bedroom, 75 gallons. One in my living room, 75 gallons. I have a 55 high. I have a 30 long. We love the fish. So we have our cichlids. We love cichlids. So we got cichlids, haps and bunas, if you know anything about that. And here in my diva den, I have the beta sorority. And in the beta sorority, I have ghost shrimp and I have neon tetras. So I have all of those. Who's calling me now? I'm sorry, guys. Let me let them know I will call back. I'll call you back. Sorry about that. Excuse me. So she asked me, how can you do it? And I don't know. I honestly don't know. All I know is I can only eat seafood. That's it. Anything else, I just can't. So let me get back to the seeds. I'm trying to get to the bottom of this chat because I don't. Storms Radio and Cats. Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you coming to my live. I don't want to miss saying hello to anybody. Please Thank you, G Mama, for reminding everybody. Yeah, I don't want to miss speaking or commenting on what someone has said. She said once she got her Baker's Creek catalog, oh my goodness, I lost control. I'm not gonna lie. Exactly. Let me tell you for that. So I always order the whole seed catalog. It usually comes around November. I really wish it would come earlier. So what happens is, hey Nikki, let me just stop for a second. Sis, I am so sorry. So guys, you ever in your mind do something and then in your mind, because of so much is going on, think you didn't do something and you do it again? That was me. Apologies. So back to that. So I wish the catalog would come out sooner, because I feel like there's so much in there that I would have purchased for my fall garden. So I usually will end up buying more seeds. So I agree with you. Once that catalog comes and you see, for me, it's the recipes that get me. I'm like, ooh, I could try that. Okay, let me get those seeds. Boom. Ooh, look at this. So I think what I'm gonna do is, I think when I get my whole seed catalog this time, I'm gonna actually do a video of how I shop through the whole seed catalog. And you might find it entertaining. I find it entertaining when I think about it later, because it's just like, wow. I'll be all in that catalog, looking at the recipes, looking at how they got this variety, how they got that variety. It's amazing to me. They put a lot of work and effort into it. So I must only oblige them by purchasing some more seeds. Just saying. So rain yesterday, nothing today, 94. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, so let me get to the next one. Guys, I've been wanting these seeds, and honestly, I don't even want the whole pack. I just wanted about 5 or 6. Y'all see this? Sapporo Giant number 4. Anybody, please raise your hand, put a 1 or something in the chat if you've grown this. I did the research on this. They said this cabbage can be 50 pounds. 50 pounds? Now, I'm hoping that I have enough time to grow it, because it doesn't get super cold. And when it does not stay cold long. But I'm going to tell y'all something right now. If this thing grows, and I'm only going to grow 6. I already made up in my mind. I'm only growing 6. I don't have enough space for a whole bunch of these. But if I grow this and it gets to be close to 50 pounds, I'm going to donate it to a local shelter or food pantry, and they can have at it, because that would be a lot. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, 50 pounds of cabbage, that's a lot. I would love to. So the retired gardener says, I used acidic oil and kept my shrub protected for months up high because the slugs and snails had stripped the leaves. Mm-hmm. Then I purchased the correct fertilizer for my lemon shrub and it revived. Hold on one second, guys, please. Son.
Right, what's up?
I'm live right now, so everybody can hear what you're saying. I'm live. You know I go live on Monday, son.
Oh, I forgot. But I didn't know what time.
Babe, 6 o'clock. Look, mama loves you.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Sorry, y'all. I had to pick up for my son. He's my son-in-law, by the way. He's married to my oldest daughter, and he's a sweetheart. So anyway, guys, that would just be too much. So we'll see. Pescatarian Gardener, can you do some? Oh, you would like that? Yes, I will definitely do that. Definitely. Give me a little bit of time to figure out how I'm gonna do from, you know what? I will do a video and I will actually probably do a premiere, and then I could show you the various different aquariums, and hopefully you can see the little baby that we have now. We've been very successful. I know I'm off topic, I'm sorry, but we've been very successful with our cichlids. They have babies, and we've had quite a few grow up. Now it's crazy because, well, I won't tell you. I'll save it for a video and tell you about how they do with the babies and everything. It's really amazing. But yes, Darthex, I do have videos in the slot that I have not edited. So that's why I say give me some time, because I want those to go, and then I'll do that. So give me probably in a few weeks, I'll do a premiere sometime of my aquariums. I'm so happy because that is something I love. So definitely. I love betas in my tank. Yes, they're so pretty. If I had space here, I'd have a few more. Okay, so do you obviously have some. I want to see. I get it. Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't want to be thinking, what is wrong with this woman? Okay, my old condo had cement floors. My house wood, so I had. Oh yeah, because when you think about, guys, this is 75 gallons of water. That's heavy. So you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. With what? Yeah. Oh, got you. I got you. We'll definitely add it to what's coming. Because no, I haven't sent it out yet. But I will. Yep. 50 pounds, y'all. Look it up. I think Tigna. Oh, it was, but not Monster. Okay. I'm gonna have to see if I can find it. I could eat one of those for 2 months. Exactly. I'm just like, I gotta get this and I gotta see. So what I'm thinking about doing, honestly, is I'm thinking about putting it in my front yard. Because I thought if it got that big, it would be a wonderful centerpiece in the yard. So, oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. Yeah, I will tell them y'all said, hey, watch the show. Yeah, thank you. Watch the show, son. I'm gonna tell him. He talking about he didn't know it was 6 o'clock. Don't. Yes, she is. But you know, some people say when they cook cabbage, they sprinkle a little bit of sugar in it to help cut the gas. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I don't put sugar in my cabbage. Do I have gas? Yes. Do I care? No. Does Mr. Pescatarian? Yes. But he likes cabbage, so I say I'm making it for him. So it is what it is. Cece, I know you don't put suction. Okay. I eat cabbage with sugar. It's called coleslaw. Ah, nice. So I must take that back because I do eat coleslaw. Put sugar on her greens. Mm-hmm. Some people do. Yeah, so what's up? Soil brothers and soil sisters. That was my lame attempt of Bobby. But anyway, thank you for being here, guys. Appreciate you. Yeah, so buttermilk, sugar, lemon juice, grated onion. Okay. Wow. Well, anyway, so that's a flag on play. So anyway, yes it is. That's cute. So the next variety I got was this kale. 1,000 head kale, guys. 1,000 head kale. I've never had it before. We're gonna see what it does, We're gonna see what it does. I also got this Nero di Toscano. And I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I may not be, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So this is a little bit smaller variety. I've not grown it before. We will see what it tastes like, guys. And if it's good, hey, Kenneth Wilkinson, I will be saving those seeds. That's another thing. I will be saving the seeds of all of this. I'm much smarter when it comes to seed saving. So when Baker's Creek gets my money, guys, it's not on seeds that I've already had. Trust, it's seeds I haven't had. Check out this cabbage. Boop, 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 boop. Look at that. Calabas. That thing is pretty to me. So I want to try it. I never tried it before. It's kind of a little heart shape. To me, it looks like a giant Brussels sprout. So we'll see. We'll see. Another thing that I like, guys, is I love, love, love beets. Now, it's funny because when I was growing up, my mom would make beets and I would eat them. I would love them. And my sister would be like, why you just trying to butter up to mommy and daddy? Them things is nasty. But I really liked them. I really enjoyed them. My mom would pickle them and we loved them. Hey, Hands, how are you? Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate the support. So we would eat, I would eat them. I love them. So I got this variety right here. I got two varieties. I got this Detroit dark red, and I got this albino. Now, this albino, guys, they say the skin is really, really thin, and you can eat it raw. So I'm going to definitely do that. Now, with the Detroit red, I usually put beets, pickled beets, in my salads. So, like my family loves beets in their salad. It's with the exception of my daughter. But everybody else loves it. So yeah, I'm really excited about growing that variety. And like I said, a lot of this I'm going to be starting indoors because it says it's between 45 and 75 degrees. It's too hot right now, but fall is in 27 days. It's got to come on. It's got to get it. I want to be eating. This takes if it takes 80 days, guys, I want that first harvest. I'm a succession plant. 30 days later, I want a second harvest. And if I can get a third harvest, I will definitely do it. I got those from Black's Tropical Homestead and they grow huge. Wow. Okay. That is good to know. Good to know. I just want to do it all, y'all. I want to do it all. I really do. I want that giant kale. Okay, Darth. We'll see what we can do. Everybody's like, wow, wow. Yep. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. So my thing is, one thing I notice about this community, and I always say it, everybody shares. And so what? Brussels sprouts are good, man. Look, take them, cut them in half, roast them with a little bit of olive oil, throw some pine nuts in there, onions, garlic, put it over some rice. Good eating, good eating. But to each his own. Everybody doesn't like the same thing, so that's cool. That's cool. Beets aren't just red; they're golden yellow, white ones. I wish there were more colors. Yes. This will be my first time growing the albino, so we'll see. Sugar beet wasn't good raw, but delicious roasted. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Gee, mama. The name of that dirt, was it Bocata that you told us about the soil? Boccota. My husband made some beets that was off the chain. I bet they were. I need to move my seed trays, darn it. Yeah, I believe it because it's hot. Them seeds is like, it's too hot. I'm not popping my head out here. It's too hot. I bought some G Mama this weekend. So this weekend, we had to go get food for the girls. So where we go for the food, Brussels sprouts are awesome. Yes, Darthex, I agree. Where we go, you too good. Where we go to get the food for our chickens is about 45 minutes away. Now, there's two reasons why we do that. One, the price. For a 50-pound bag of food, we only spend $12. $12. That is amazing. The second reason is they actually grind their food on site. It is a place that is owned and run by Mennonites. It's corn. It's good stuff. When you open up that bag, we put it in a big, huge metal garbage can for them. And we usually buy 3 bags at a time. You open it up, you know you're not going to eat it, but it smells so good. So when we went there, we saw that they had the soil. I saw they had the soil that G Mama mentioned, I believe it was last week, that she said was very, very good. So I got some. So Mike says he loves, his wife loves Brussels sprouts, so he cooks it for her. That's sweet. That's sweet. Brussels are good, just don't have the time to take to grow them. Yeah, you know what? I tried it and I've never been successful, so I said I wasn't going to do it again. Baked Brussels sprouts with onion, carrots. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So a lot of us love it. Monica Ziggy says they love Brussels sprouts. Bake them in the oven. Usually throw some bacon in the name of that. Okay. Yes. Good for you. Now, that's one thing that I know my husband would like. Even though I affectionately call him Mr. Pescatarian, he is far from a pescatarian. That man eats meat. He would probably like it if I prepared it with the bacon, but I don't. But maybe one day I'll surprise him and do it with the bacon. That should just say with bacon. It's okay. I understood what you meant. Yes, indeed. Powder does not last long. Oh, powder does last longer. Okay. So anyway, then I love cauliflower steak. So I got this cauliflower rober. So hopefully that will do well. This variety they say is from Poland, and they said the head is about 12 inches. So I'm like, woo. And they also say if your temperatures fluctuate, it won't ruin it. So I'm happy about that because sometimes it'll be really, really hot, even in the winter, and then it'll get cold for a week or so, and then it's back to hot. So that's another thing I love. Hey, Growing with Hudson, good to see you. How you feeling, sis? How you doing? I'm hoping you are doing good, doing good. So that's another thing to consider with your seeds. Are they good for your grow zone? We all had different changes in our grow zone. It changed. So now maybe you can incorporate more than what you did before. And if you can, that's another good reason to go ahead and get more seeds. Now, I love spinach. You know, when you go to get a sandwich made, I like a good sandwich. Some people like lettuce. I like lettuce, but I prefer spinach. So I have these two. Now, this Merlot Nero, I had that last year. It did absolutely fantastic. And why don't I have the seeds? Why don't I know where the seeds are? It did go to seed. I did collect the seeds. I don't know where they are, guys. So I had to purchase it again. Then we have this variety, Hiro Moru. It's a Japanese variety, and it's very well known in Japan. Like when you go to Japan, especially like if you go to Nagasaki, you will see it all in the little markets that sell stuff outside of the store. You'll see it growing all the time. So I'm gonna do that. So she says she's doing good. Thank God. Yes, I'm happy. I'm so happy to hear that you're doing good. Yeah, so we'll see. Is it back to school next week for anyone else besides me? My awesome neighbor kids, insanely noisy. Man, our kids went back to school August 1st. Wednesday, I believe it was a Wednesday or Thursday, August 1st. Yeah, it was a Thursday, August 1st. So, yeah. So, Shawnee says this will be her first winter garden. Nice. Girl, I think you're going to enjoy it. There's less bugs, it's cooler, and I personally enjoy it a lot more than summer. But I can keep a lot of things that I grow in the summer still going. So I do prefer the fall/winter garden. So you already saw that one. So yeah, I love spinach on my sandwich, and it's more nutrition. On my sandwich, that is more nutrition. It does. Let me tell you, I used to eat just the iceberg lettuce. Oh, I love it. Da, 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 da. And then I found out iceberg lettuce really doesn't have any nutritional value. So then I started branching out to different varieties. And I now make a salad with spinach more so than I do with lettuce. Like I don't even buy iceberg lettuce anymore. But I absolutely love spinach, like you said, on a salad, on a sandwich. I just love it. I just love it. And it's good for you. Um, I know it's good for building your blood too. So yes, it is good to hear she's doing good. Yeah, so that's another thing. Oh, she said my red Malabar spinach bolted before I could. Oh man, shucks. It happens sometimes. It happens sometimes. Hey, and thank you. Of course. My youngest went back to school today. Okay. Hopefully, I hope he had a good day at school, a good first day, and I am wishing him a good year at school. We have 3. Wow. 100. Ooh, woo. That's hot. Did you? Did you cry? I used to cry when moms would go back. Yes, it's a waste of water. Exactly. I agree. I used to cry when moms would go back to school. It's crazy because my friends would be like, "Oh, I can't wait till they go back to school," and I would be the parent that was like, "Man, I don't want mine to go back." Like did so much with my children, and I really enjoyed my children during the summer. I didn't want them to go back. Or you break out wine. No, it brings to mind the episode from the Cosby Show years ago when the kids are going back to school, and Cliff says, "Well, well, his wife says, 'What are you doing today?' Cliff, what you doing today?" And she says, he says, "Oh, we can't do anything together because I have an early appointment with somebody." And so then she says, "I know, a Mrs. Ogawa. I am Mrs. Ogawa." So she made an appointment with her husband on the first day of school because the kids would be out the house. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that came to mind. So anyway, the next one is I like peas. I love snow peas, but I'm trying these varieties, guys. Y'all see this? Sweet pea Flora Norton and the golden pea. This, I think, right here is going to be amazing. Like, this just looks so pretty to me. And if you notice, they have it like a little bouquet. There we go. So I want to see how it is, what it smells like. And I'm pretty sure I'll be eating these right from the garden. I'll just be wiping them off, eating them. So the next 3 seeds are seeds that I am very excited about. So in my family, hey Quinny, thanks for coming. In my family, there are in my family, there are 4 girls. There's really 6. 2 were adopted, but there's 4 natural girls. So growing up, and my two that are adopted are much younger than I am. So there's a dish that I make. There's a dish my sister makes. There's a dish that each of us makes that everybody loves. They're like, oh, when it comes to my older sister, make that baked ziti or salmon croquettes. Those are the two things. If anybody's going to make it, she has to make it. My other sister, she makes the best oatmeal cookies. I don't know what she does, but they're so good. My other sister, sweet potato pies. Me is soup. Everybody, when it gets cold and we all hibernate for the weekend to my mom's house, they always are like make the soup. When I make my soup, I put turnip in my soup. So these are the varieties I got. This one here is a turnip ahi kogan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I've never tried it before, but it just looks so good. And I'm gonna tell you also too. You see how it's an ahi something? I love ahi peppers. So when I saw ahi, I was like, it's gotta be good. This Navone yellow rutabaga, oh my goodness, it's gonna be so good. One thing I will say, I love growing my own because when I buy rutabaga at the store and you go to cook it, it's hard. You gotta really get that outer layer off, and it is hard. But when I grew rutabagas last year, it wasn't hard like that. Not at all. I mean, it was fantastic. The skin was not hard and waxy. If you know anything about rutabaga from the store, you know that you have that waxy outside. And that's not, you don't get that. So I'm excited for these. And then the last one is this turnip Nagasaki Abu. I want that. That looks so pretty to me. So once I grow these, the three of them will definitely be in a soup. So like I said, I'll be doing more cooking videos. I want to definitely show you guys just how I cook. I mean, if you could learn something from it, hey. Now, somebody had mentioned golden beets, and I forgot to show you that I did get a pack of golden beets. Look how pretty that is. Nice, rich, yellow flesh. That looks delicious. And of course, they give you free seeds. So here's a tomato variety of Bonnie's Best. I already had it, so hey, maybe I'll gift it to somebody who doesn't have it. They also sent me the Genovese basil. Has anybody planted that? I've planted regular basil and Thai basil. Never this Genovese basil. So I'm hoping, it says it makes an excellent pesto. It tolerates numerous harvests, large leaves, aromatic and tender. Sounds like a winner. It's not frost hardy. So what I will do is I'll plant this indoors and have it and see how it is. Then I got this bok choy, Pedu Tiny. Guys, I got this growing right now in my Aero farm. Love it. Stir fry it. So good. So good. So guys, that is it for my seed haul. Oh, you never tasted rutabaga before. Well, try it. With my rutabaga, sometimes I cube it and saute it. Sometimes I mash it and eat it like mashed potatoes. But I love it. I love it. A lot of people don't. Yes, that weird wax. Like, I don't get it. What is the point of that wax? I need to look that up. In any event, I just don't like that. I mean, there's so much that I am realizing since I'm growing more that I don't understand why stores do certain things. And I see I believe that's why there are so many farmers markets popping up. And yeah, it is weird. It is weird. So Mike said that he grew. Oh, hey, Dominique. I don't know how long you've been here, but I just want to say it again because I know she's in earshot. When I started this live, guys, I gave a shout out to certain people who generally aren't in the live or may watch the live later. And one of the people I shouted out, and I want to say it now because I know she hears me, is my Chloe T. I appreciate you, sweetheart. You are the sweetest. And, I just feel really privileged that you would spend your time listening to my lives. So, besos. Love you much. Hope you had a good day at school today. So, rutabaga tastes like spicy potatoes. You know what? Yeah, I agree. And yes, it is so good in stew. It's amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. So this is my seed haul for now. And like I said, when I get my whole seed catalog, what I'm going to do is I'm going to let y'all come shopping with me, and y'all will get an idea of how I shop for seeds. But that catalog probably won't hit me, like I said, until November. So, in any event, guys, we have been chatting for an hour. I appreciate it when you all come. This is my outlet to talk about gardening. Y'all know I could talk about gardening all day long. Yes, window shopping. We will be doing it together. I'm going to have y'all here right behind me, and y'all will see everything that I click and put in that chart. I will have the catalog. And so I'm not sure if I'm going to actually show y'all from the site, the catalog, because you can pull it up online. Or my own catalog. I think it would be easier if I showed you from my catalog because you can turn the pages a lot better. There's no buffering or nothing like that. But anyway, yes, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yes, we all could all day. Yeah, girl. Like I love it. It's so funny. If I'm in the store and someone's talking about seeds, or they say, "Can I ask a question?" I am so happy. I am just thrilled. And if I can't answer them, I'm like, "Oh, are you on YouTube? Do this, do that. Check this one out. Check that one out." So anyway, thank you. I am so happy that you came. I really am. You're happy you caught me. I'm happy that you caught me. I really appreciate it. So guys, whatever you're doing, you enjoy it. Thanks again for coming to my live. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Whatever you're doing, you enjoy it. Go, Salo. Bye-bye.